I know I look like every white woman that is calling the cops on black people. Yeah, so because of that, I have to make all of my phone calls on speaker. Just to let black people know they're safe. I tried doing something nice the other day. I tried holding a door open for a black man, and he was a gentleman, so he's like, no, you go. And then I was like, no, you go. And he was like, no, you go. And then I just had to be like, look, I'm just trying to make up for the Starbucks thing. I know. And he was like, I don't even drink coffee. I was like, yeah, I think that's why they got kicked out. I don't know. I do think black people and white people, we're going to come together eventually, you know? We're going to have to. We have any hopes in overpowering the Puerto Ricans. We're going to have to work towards a greater good. I know. That's not like a slam against Puerto Ricans. I was Puerto Rican in high school. I don't know. I do think it is possible to say racist stuff without being racist. Like, anytime somebody cuts me off in traffic, I always just yell out whatever race they are. And my friend was like, why do you do that? And I was like, oh, it's because I know nothing else about this person, and I want to hurt them the quickest way I can. So it's basically my way of saying, hey, I just got to get to know you better to offend you. Can't just yell out at every car that cuts you off and be like, hey, I'm glad you got molested as a child. And hope it hits. That's a pretty big gamble. Imagine the guy that's upset. He's like, how'd you know I was molested as a child? And you're like, dude, I've just been saying that to the last 200 cars that cut me off. I don't know. I am a native New Yorker and I drive in this city. I feel like if you drive in New York, you're not a good person. You just can't be. I drove here tonight on the FDR the whole way, just like fake shooting people. You know, like the guy that goes from like the left-hand lane all the way to the right lane. We don't need that guy. That's the guy that's heating up fish in the microwave at work. Just too many people here, that's the truth, you know? You could be stuck in traffic for an hour, there's always that one guy on a motorcycle that goes right by you. I'm like, I hope he falls. And then you're like, I don't want him to fall, because if he does, there'll be even more traffic. I know. I like texting and driving. I'm okay with dying, so I'm taking a lot of chances. I feel like when you give up, though, your whole world just opens up. Just like crossing the street, not looking, being like, let's see if God's real. Just sitting right on public toilet seats. Come at me, herpes, I don't care. I won't even get it treated. I know, I like the commercials they have, though, to get you not to text and drive. You ever see the one where the guy texted the word the and then died right after? You're like, if the word the takes you out, you probably deserve to be dead. I think we should have to text and drive just so we can start weeding out some of the weak people that aren't gonna make it during the apocalypse. That guy has no shot. I can't wait for the apocalypse. That first day is gonna be so great. I'm just gonna go right to my ex-boyfriend's house and shoot him right in the face. I know. What I'm most looking forward to is vegans during the apocalypse, like having to eat like canned beef stew. And their bodies just failing them. I'm gonna be fine. I'm eating garbage every day. I am preparing for the end.